Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Yuniar Afifa, and I love telling stories. Today, I'm super excited to share a story with you entitled Timun Mas. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a small village in central Java, there lived an old widow named Mbak Srini. She was kind, hardworking, and lived alone. Every day, she prayed to God for a child. Mbak Srini looking up to the sky and prayed, "Oh God, please give me a child. I promise I will love and care for her with all my heart." One day, a giant named Buto Ijo appeared in front of her house and said, "Ha ha ha! Old woman, I can give you a child, but you must promise to give her back to me when she is 17. But Srini, afraid but hopeful, replied, "Oh, really? You can give a child? All right, I promise." The giant gave her a handful of cucumber seeds, but Srini planted them in her garden. Weeks later, one of the cucumber grew very big and golden in color. When she cut it open, she found a beautiful baby girl inside. She named her Timun Mas, which means golden cucumber. But Srini, smiling with joy, said, "Oh, my beautiful child, I will call you Timun Mas." Years passed. Timun Mas grew into a beautiful and kind young woman. But one day, Buta Ijo came back and said, "Ha ha ha! Old woman, where is Timun Mas? I'll come back to take her as you promised." But Serene terrified and replied, "Oh, please, Buta Ijo, give me more a little time." Buta Ijo replied Mbak Srini, "Fine, in 3 days, I'll come back, but you must give her to me." But Srini was so worried. That night, she went to see a holy hermit in the forest. Hermit gently said, "Take these 4 magical items: cucumber seeds, needles, salt, and shrimp paste. When the giant chases you, throw them one by one. They will help you escape." The next morning, Buta Ijo returned and saw Timun Mas running away. He rode and chased her through the forest. Buta Ijo said, "Stop! You can escape from me." Timun Mas painting and said, "Oh, please help me, Mother Earth." Timun Mas threw the cucumber seeds. Instantly, a hard cucumber grew and slowed down the giant as he ate them all. But he kept chasing her. Then she threw the needles, which turned into a forest of sharp bamboo. The giant forced his way through with wounds all over his body. Next, Demon Mas threw the salt, and suddenly a wide sea appeared between them. Buto Ijo managed to swim across, still chasing her. Finally, Demon Mas threw the shrimp pass. It turned into a swam thick of boiling mud. Buta Ijo screaming and said, "No! Please help me! I'm sinking!" The giant sank into the mud and disappeared forever. Demon Mas was safe. She ran back home to her mother. But Srini, crying with joy, said, Oh, my dear Demon Mas! Thanks God you are free! Demon Mas hugging her mother and replied, Yes, mother, we are safe now! And so, Mbak Srini and Timun Mas lived happily ever after. The people in the village celebrated their bravery and cleverness for generations to come. So, the moral of the story is courage, intelligence, and faith can overcome even the greatest danger. Thank you, everyone, for your listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.